Just hope we get them back now. Hello, Tyler. What happened? Hello, Wayne. Right, what happened was the phone went on fire basically. The temperature was ridiculous. My screen was burning. Give you a clue where I am at the present moment. Yeah, you lost me. I'm back now, I think. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Richard. Hit the like button again. We did have 50 something people on. Oh, good, part two. Well, there wasn't meant to be a part two. We've got 24 people on now. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get people back again. The reason why it cut off was because the phone overheated. It's on fire. The screen is still hot now when I was touching it. I've come indoor where the aircon is, so hopefully the temperature will drop down on the phone itself. It's a shame because we have 50 odd people on and we're now down to 24. Hopefully it'll jump up a bit more. Hi, Patricia from Hartlepool. Hello, Andrew. Do us a favour, hit that like button. Keep hitting the like button. I hate it with a video when a live ends up split into two. Because then people like watch one bit and then don't know what's going on. But it just went off, the signal went off, and when I felt the phone, it was red hot. I don't even know what I was up to and what I was talking about. It's cooler in the room now, so here we go. We're getting a few more people back on now. Hello, Anthony from Doncaster. Anyhow, as I was saying, I am travelling around the world trying to do different locations. I don't know where I was up to and what I was talking about a few minutes ago, so you might have to remind me what as far as the video got before we got cut off. Unfortunately, we're only on half the amount of people now, because that's what I hate, because the other video is going up, the other half of the live is going up, and people will be watching that instead of watching this and don't know where the hell they're up to. I hate it when a live video ends up getting cut in half. We've got a few people coming on now. Can you measure the phone? Yeah, you're off again. Paul, John from the Wirral. Hello, John. Do I get recognised? I've been recognised. I seem to get recognised more in airports than I do in resorts. People want photographs, believe it or not, in the queue for customs, which I don't think you're allowed to take photographs of any sort. But people say, can I have a quick photograph? And you think, no, I'm standing in a queue waiting to go through customs. John's saying Hotel Pueblo, Paul. Yes, I've stayed there. Talking about mobility. Yeah, well, I think I've done that bit, haven't I? I will fit it in, but I don't want to make the channel about just a mobility channel. It is a travel channel, you know, so I try to show you what I can show where I am. The problem is a lot of people are saying, can you show some of the areas around? Can you do some walkabouts? And I've just explained in the other half that if you're doing 7 hotels in 7 days and you're trying to record the hotels, don't forget, I've got to try and get around that hotel to video the footage. And it's very hard because some of the staff are looking at you like, why is he videoing? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? And they get suspicious. So I try to video, and then I've got to try and video where I'm not directly in people's faces as well. And food times can be a nightmare because you're standing there with a camera. I've said this loads of times. You're standing there with a camera trying to video a fried egg, and people are looking at you going, get out the way. why are you taking a picture of a fried egg? So what's involved in putting these videos together can be hard at sometimes. Hello, Fiona. Well, JBM with Tiffany's in Blackpool. I didn't actually get round that hotel because the room they put me in was disgusting. It was a cemetery for dead flies everywhere. And I went down and said, listen, at that room, I'm not staying in that room. And they just handed the card machine back to me and told me to put my card in. Never even spoke. The manageress looked like Cousin It. She just had her hair over her face. And she just handed me the credit card. And I put my card in. And she hit refunded it, and then walked away. So that was Tiffany's in Blackpool. Didn't want to know. And I just walked back out and had to try and find another hotel. Yes, I liked it. Puerto del Carmen, it was quite nice. Paul, loved your reviews, thank you. Right, what I'm going to do on this now is we've got 27 people on. We have lost a few people due to the cutout on the video. It's just the phone is overheated. I'm feeling it now. It's a lot cooler now. And I've zoomed in for some reason now. It's a lot cooler. Duckman, hello Paul, love your reviews. Right, what I'm going to do on this now is I'm going to give a fridge magnet away. You'll all be made up to find out. What was that? Paul left a wee message beforehand. I'm gone. They charged you £35 upgrade. Paul left you a wee message beforehand. Said I've been another friend of yours. Yes, I've lost a few people when I was having a look through these messages. Great reviews. I did see that, by the way. Amanda, I'm there for my 40th at the end of the month, first time. Good. On average, how long does it take to edit your videos? You're doing a fantastic job. Now, people don't see this side of it. The footage that's involved in making a video. I've gone and zoomed in on the screen now and I can't get it to zoom back out. You don't see, you know, years ago when you used some floor, well, in the digital age now, you don't have all that, but the amount that I actually cut out, errors for a start off, because I'm not reading the script and sometimes the teeth don't work with the mouth. So I have to repeat what I'm saying, so a lot of it gets cut out, otherwise I'm talking gibberish on some of it. Sometimes the shots don't work out. You'd be surprised how I could be videoing some beautiful scenery and a person will walk up to the front of the camera and go, to see what I'm doing. And you're like, why? So I average roundabout, I'd say I can do a edited video right from the beginning to the end, probably round 3 hours to get a video done, but that depends on the length of the video as well. If it's an hour video, it could take 5 hours. If it's 10 minutes, it could take 2 hours. It varies on all of them. Great reviews. It was your birthday last month. I've gone back on this now, I think. On average, they were up to. Volume's really low now, someone's saying. I don't know if that's any better. 2 fingers on your screen will move in and out. I've done 2 fingers. I know, I've tried it. It's not doing it. Ah, there we go. Thanks for that. I don't like doing 2 fingers on the screen. I'm cutting out, people are saying. Right, can anyone hear me now? Is the picture okay? Is the quality okay? Can anyone hear me now? People are saying I'm cutting out now. Can you hear me? Is anybody there? John's saying they love Lorette DeMar. Volume is fine, all good. Right. Now, I've got 27 people on. I'm giving a fridge magnet away. You did have a quick look on the previous video if you were on. You see me sitting in a very sunny place, very, very hot. People have been throwing up all kinds of different names. Now, this is the opportunity to win the fridge magnet. Tell me what country I'm in. It's 41 degrees at the moment. First person to put the right country up, the right country up will win the fridge magnet. I can't show you the fridge magnet because it has the country on it. I'll show you it when I find a winner. So put down now, because in case I get cut off again, because I'm not doing a third part to this video. Right, all fine, okay, great volume, did cut out, okay, I can hear you, okay, sound good. Can I win please, JBM saying, well, you can win if you're the first person to tell me the country. I can hear you, but it's up higher than normal, JBM's travel, blah, blah, blah. Right, Turkey, someone's put, Tunisia, Cyprus, right, Egypt, someone's put, Thailand, someone's put. Keep going, I'm giving you the options. Spain. Now the thing is, if you've already said a country, don't just keep going in with, it's the first person. If you've said a country, back off, leave someone else to say a country. I'm not saying if anyone's got it correct yet. So don't change your answers if you've already put one up, because if you change it, I might see your name further down and I'll miss you then. If you've already put it on, leave it at the country you've stated. Benidorm, Greece, Baghdad. Keep going, I'll let a few more people put it up. 41 degrees. Italy. Elm saying Italy, JBM saying Baghdad, Gillian saying Greece, Untamed saying Benidorm, Sharon said Spain, Amanda, Thailand, Anthony said Egypt, Gillian said Cyprus, John said Turkey. So we're all over the world. Oh, someone said Tunisia as well. Yeah, Tyler said Tunisia. Richard's saying Malta. Blind is saying Turkey. Tyler's saying Tunisia. I'm going to give another minute for people to get in an answer. I haven't said if anyone's correct yet. John saying hi from Manchester. All I can say is thank God for aircon, because even sitting outside there, the heat, obviously it was that hot, it turned my phone off. Couple of more minutes on it and then I'll let you know if we did get a winner. Robin's saying France. Tyler's sticking to Tunisia. Well, I said I will take your first answers anyhow. That's what I did say. Costa del Sol is Kippo. "30 seconds and then I'll tell you if we do." Birkenhead Nigel's saying, God, you're so close. Birkenhead. Yeah, I'm sitting in the doctor's surgery. I don't think you've had a guess, Brian, have you? Will you ever get a fridge magnet, he keeps saying. "10 seconds. All I know is that you're on holiday and I'm jealous," Leslie's saying. Well, I'm unsubscribed. Lorette Demar, Kermit saying. Right, I'm going to leave it at that now. And you can work out, we've got another Andrew saying Croatia. Right, the fridge magnet has been won because someone has got it right. We've got Robin saying Sweden. JBM saying Greece. Right, that's it, no more. I've already got a winner. The very first person that said it, if I can scroll back and have a little look now. Right, I don't need to give you the clue because the fridge magnet tells you where I am. And I am doing 5 different accommodations here, 5 different resorts. I'm here for 7 days, moving about, and it's hard work, especially in this heat, going from one to another. So the winner, let me just check I've got it right. They were definitely the first person to say it. Yeah. I'm in. Yes, I'm in Egypt. Yes, I'm in Egypt. And I'm in Sharm el Sheikh, as you can see. And the winner of this fridge magnet is Anthony, is it Blakesley? I think it was. There is a couple of Anthony's on, but the very first person to say it when I started the actual competition. Tyler did say it earlier on before I started the competition. So I'm not counting that. It was from the moment I said, and I don't know why if Tyler said that at the beginning. Why did you change halfway through to Tunisia? Anyhow, you should always stick to your first answer. Anthony Blakesley, I think it is, has won the Sharm el Sheikh Egypt fridge magnet. Now, Anthony, as I always say, don't put anything on the channel. Go onto the Who Knows Where Facebook and private message me. If you haven't already gone on to, if you haven't gone onto Facebook before, go onto the Who Knows Where Facebook, private message me. All I need is your address, and as soon as I get back from Egypt, I'll pop that in the post to you. Let's have a little look where we're up to. Jeanette's gone, wow, too hot for me, Jeanette's saying. I should have stuck to my first. I know you should have done. This is a fix. I hope the fridge magnet melts. I hope it works. Yes, it does work. It's stuck on the little fridge between my legs. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? It's that hot, I've got to put a fridge between my legs. When am I doing the Who Knows Where polo top giveaway? No. I've got brand new mugs on the Who Knows Where Facebook. If you look on it, there are Who Knows Where mugs, and they're a lot cheaper. They're only $9.99, which are including the postage on this one. So you can get the mug sent to you for $9.99 if you want a Who Knows Where mug. There's always next time, as I say. Right, so I just thought I'd come on quickly and let you know where I am and explain a bit about the unsubscribing, the clickbait. I think from the majority that are saying to me, please don't change. I try to do it as honest as I can. You see what I see through the lens of a camera. I can't do it any other way. I could start cutting and chopping and making it look better than it is. Trust me, on these 5 accommodations that I've stayed in, and we've stayed in 4 so far, I've got 1 more to go to tomorrow. One of them has really shocked me. Spectacular. And funny enough, the 5-star one, the main one that I was looking forward to, was a little bit of a letdown. But you'll have to wait and see what those hotels are. Never been to Egypt, first time. We are moving. I'm in Narma Bay. There are different, I think there's Namp Bay, and I think there's Sharks Bay, but we're in Narma Bay. There's loads of hotels. It actually looks like International Drive in Florida when you're walking through it. Let's have a little look at these last messages. Thank you, Paul. Looking forward to receiving it. Magnet mugs. What is the best hotel in the old town? With a pool. The old town of Benidorm. There is a couple with the pools on the roof. You'll have to watch me videos, Duckman. There was one I did about 12 months ago, and it has a little pool on the roof. I can't remember the name of it. That was quite nice. It is nice seeing Egypt, first time ever here, but the plane's a bit of a killer. You're talking 5.5 hours on a plane, and it was in an EasyJet one as well. The video of us getting to here, showing you how we got to Sharm el Sheikh, and what I use to actually get to the hotel. That's going to come on as well. I did a travel one, which I don't normally do, but I added a little travel one. That's going to come on shortly. Sharm el Sheikh, it's on the, I'm answering Tyler, it's on the, you can see it just there, can you? Sharm el Sheikh. Hello, Glenn. No, I'm not going to Luxor. As I said, this is the problem I've got. Luxor, believe it or not, is an hour and 15 minutes, I think, in a plane away from where we are. It's not just round the corner. What I can say about in Sharm el Sheikh, out of all the hotels, we're in the fourth one now, or the fourth, they're not actually hotels, they're called resorts. 3 of them so far, including the one I'm in now, the staff are unbelievable. The 5-star one, you have to watch the video on that one. I have mixed bag of thoughts on the 5-star one. But the staff, even in this one, are so nice. They are unbelievable. They can't do more for you. Just open the last hotel that we go to tomorrow is exactly the same. Fake fridge mark. No. Yes, we're nowhere near pyramids. We're more on the holiday resort side, Sharm el Sheikh. Luxor, as I say, it's a good distance away. People think you just jump on a bus and go around the corner. I think I read, I might be totally wrong on this, but I'm sure I read it was something in a car, it's something like 9 hours away, Luxor. Quite a big country, Egypt. I'm amazed, honest Nigel, I am amazed with the staff in the hotels, especially the very first staff, the very first hotel. The staff in that first one that we stayed in was like, it just sort of settled me down in Egypt totally. Very, very high on security, I will say to you. Every hotel, you have to walk through the airport gates, like the magnetic gates that you walk through for the metal detectors. And in some of the hotels, we've had to put our suitcases through like an airport security just to get into the hotel. They are very, very strict on security. You've got to have your wristband on. Hide that one because it's got the name on it. You've got to have your wristband on all the time whenever you go from in your hotels, which adds to the extra security. You feel safe once you're in. Well, you feel safe walking around because we've done quite a few bits of walking around over the last couple of days, even to go and try and find a fridge magnet. I don't feel unsafe. It feels fine. I will. I can't check now, obviously. I believe so. Yes, blind. I believe it's an eye opener. Brian, bit to death. Let's just say I won't be bored on the flight back home because I have definitely got a dot to dot to play on my legs. I must have 50, 60 mozzie bites. They are everywhere, and I've got the sprays and everything. They're actually, I think they're actually getting fatter on the sprays that I'm putting on my body because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. The only thing that's put me off this place was the mozzies. It is, I mean, I've been Thailand, we were bit to death in Florida. But they are aggressive here, I must admit. They're really making a nice meal out of my body. But that's what happens. The things I do for YouTube. Yeah, Jeanette, as I said, it just makes me feel. Once we enter the hotels, you just feel. I mean, the taxi drivers as well. We've used several taxis, and you know, we got told. I obviously do all my research, and I've watched other YouTubers that have come to these countries, and one well-known, really well-known YouTuber, without mentioning names, got totally ripped off in a taxi coming from the airport. Now, I did my research, and my taxi from the airport cost for 2 of us, which is like 15, 20 minutes away, to our first accommodation, it only cost us £7.50. Now, the other YouTuber paid something like $40. I don't know. I try and get it as cheap as I can. I think you have to do your research. If you don't do your research when you're going away, then you don't know. You're going blind, you don't know where you're going to end up. But £7.50 for two of us in a private taxi, by the way. It wasn't a shuttle. Now, we were talking to a couple on the plane coming out, and they paid more for their shuttle than we paid for the private taxi. Right, so I'm going to move on now. I'm going to love you and leave you. I just thought I'd come on, and because I haven't done a live for a long time, been quite a few weeks now. Regarding the clickbait, again, I'll finally say thanks to everybody who's made a comment. If you haven't already made a comment, you can do on the video. It went up yesterday. Make a comment on that if you want to. But I think I'm going to stick to what the viewers are saying, and that's just carry on doing what I'm doing. Everybody seems to be happy with it. I think only one person said try it, give clickbait a try and see if it works for you, but I've got away with it for 2 years. I don't really think I need to do it. Oh, I might, labs it. I never know with you, Brian, if you're telling me something real or if you're just winding me up. Anyhow, I'm going to love you, leave you. Congratulations to Anthony, who's won the Egyptian fridge magnets. I'll show you again. And I had to barter to get these, by the way, because he wanted a stupid price. There it is. It's tacky, really, isn't it? But there again, you're getting it for nothing. Right, I'll look out for that one if that's the best one. Right, so it's a chance to say ta-ra to each other, and then I'm going to love you and leave you, because I'm going to now go. The hotel that we've got in, we have a sand pool, believe it or not. There's a beach going down to one of the pools within the actual resort. It's not a beach, it's just some sand thrown on the floor, I think. So I'm going to go out there and have a little sit round. I don't sunbathe, I don't like the sun, it does me head in. So say ta-ra to everybody, and I'll catch you in the next video. There are still 4 or 5 more videos still to come from Benidorm. There's one going up on Sunday, so watch out for that one. And then if you keep your eye on those videos for Benidorm, I've been doing the old town. I am gradually going to be moving my way along the Levante, and I'm going to like the bigger hotels. Some of them have been requested, so watch out for them. They're all coming up in the next week or so. Thanks, Blind. Thanks, Tiger. Untamed Tiger. Thanks, Andrew. Right, I'm going to say ta-ra to everybody. I'll catch you later. I'm going to now go and get myself a drink off the bar and have a little bit of a chill. I've still got to do some footage of this one. I haven't been round yet, but I'm going to let the temperature drop down a bit before I go round and start videoing some of the pools. I'll see you in that next video. Thanks for tuning in. Congratulations last time again to Anthony. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for now. See you in the next one. And bye for now.